Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Dangkeebs Melon Milk Tactile switches that was sent over to me by Dangkeebs themselves for my honest review. These switches are sold in packs of 10 and go for $6.80 per pack. Now this is a medium tactile switch that features a HPE top and bottom housing, a palm stem, and a 22mm single stage spring, which has a 3.9mm total travel distance and a 63.5 gram bottom out force. These are 5-pin and they do come unlubed from the factory. You don't get any factory lubing from this switch, so that is something that I want to talk about. That basically if you wanted a switch that's plug and play, then you probably should look elsewhere. This switch is great when lubed, but when it's not, it does have everything under the sun wrong with it in terms of sound and stuff like that. It has spring ping, it has leaf ping. So what I would do is, of course, lube it. You don't really need to film them. From my experience, I didn't really have to do that. So what I did to get rid of the leaf ping is I added a little bit of lube behind the leaf, and that basically keeps the tactility while removing that leaf ping that you hear in the stock typing experience. Speaking of the stock typing experience, here's a quick sound test of how it sounds right out the box. They definitely do not sound the greatest when unlubed, but when lubed, they do have a deeper sound signature. Going back to how they feel, they have a near full travel distance, and that is basically because with that 3.9mm travel distance, you get a softer bottom out experience, and because of the HPE top and bottom housing, you do get a smoother typing experience as well. Now they said that they opted for a single stage gold plated long spring and a lighter weight to reduce spring noise and stuff like that, but there is definitely still spring noise in the switch. Now obviously when I lubed the spring, it kind of went away, but it was still a little bit there. So in the spring department, maybe spring swapping could be a viable option, but honestly it all just depends on you and whether or not you think it needs it. The packaging this switch comes in is very cute though, and the colorway is a personal favorite of mine. This is probably the best colorway I've seen on a switch. Now like I said, they are medium tactile, and the tactile bump is located towards the top of the switch, which is what I really like. Obviously that's different for everybody, but having the tactile bump right at the top means that you feel it the instant you press down, and it's not super heavy and it's not super light. I feel like a lot of tactile switches are kind of in the medium tactility department, but that's mainly because it works so well. Overall, the Melon Milk tactile switches are very great and I do really enjoy using them. I just really wish they were offered in a variant that was factory lubed, because at this price point there are definitely a lot of switches out there that you can buy if you did not want to lube them yourselves that come factory lubed. But I do think these switches do have a lot going for them in terms of sound quality because of the THOCKY or deeper sound signature these switches have that I personally really enjoy, and the tactile bump just feels nice, and of course they also do feature that softer bottom out experience. If you didn't mind lubing these would obviously be a great option, but if you don't like lubing or you don't have the time to do it, I can't really recommend these switches because they definitely need some work done to them. Now I'll be leaving a link to these in the description below if you did want to check them out. Let me know what you guys thought about the Melon Milk tactile switches in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.